Do you find sometimes that you just got so many things going on in your business you don't know what to do next? As a solopreneur, we do a lot of things. I'm a solopreneur. I've been a solopreneur for 14 years. In the beginning, I did everything myself, and I can tell you that I didn't really do everything that well. So that's what I want to talk to you about. My name is Dana Smithers. I'm a certified law of attraction trainer and business coach. I coach women entrepreneurs like you who are either starting up or might be stuck in business. And if you aren't sure what your purpose is, this lifetime, you want to find out where that really juicy part of your life is, where you can do things that you love and you want to create a business around that. I'm also a certified sacred gifts guide, so we could take a look at that. But today, what I want to talk to you about is just how many things we have to juggle and why that's probably going to backfire on you. Now, as a solopreneur, when I first started out, I know that I had to do my own bookkeeping, which absolutely not a sacred gift, but I did it until I could hire someone. I did my own admin work. I did my own, if I had to do a workbook or I had to do letters or anything like that, I did that myself. I was also obviously my own salesperson. I had to do all the marketing, my own marketing myself, and then I had to do the business that I was in business for, right? So I had to deliver. I've had a few different businesses. One of them was as an interior decorator, and then I became a home stager. And from that, I coached a lot of women in the home staging business all over North America, which I loved. And then I sold that business, and I've moved into empowered women in business coaching, other solopreneurs like myself, and entrepreneurs starting up or stuck. So what happens when we're juggling all those things, right? We have to do it. So what can we do? What do we do when we have all these desires, right? Does that look like a person like you? I'll tell you the difference. Oh, she's smiling. I wasn't smiling when I had all those things to do. So what I'd like to tell you with the law of attraction is that remember the definition. I attract to my life whatever I put my attention, energy, or focus on, whether positive or negative. And when you're doing something that you really don't like to do, that's kind of a negative vibration that's going on. So I invite you, as soon as you can, hand off those tasks to somebody else. But what do you do? How do you juggle? How do you manage? What do you do? Which one's important? So I invite you to take a look. What's priority? What absolutely has to get done on all those things that you're juggling? You want new clients, you want, maybe you're even in a position where you want a new car, or you want a new website, or you want a new graphic, you want to rebrand or whatever. So with all of those things going on, what's going to happen is they're going to get diluted. And you might even find that you've got to fight fires while all of that's going on, so your energy is just totally getting sapped. So I invite you to take a look at all of those items, all of those balls that you've got up in the air, right? All of those balls you're juggling, all of those desires that you want, things that you want to have happen in your life. What's the most important one to you right now? And I even invite you to look at the one that's giving you the most, let's say, pain, or you're just really feeling that one's dragging you down. I would take a look at that, because you know what I found with my clients as well, that they tell me once we take a look at what they've got on their plate. In fact, I was working with a gal the other day, and she had 5 things that she had to get done. So we looked at them, we talked about the priority of them, the seriousness, if something didn't get done, what would happen, because all her energy, she was so tired. And I said, all right, let's just focus on one thing. What could we clear off your plate right now? What is something that you don't have to have right now? So we did that, and by the time we had our next coaching call, she was feeling much better, because she realized it's better to focus on just a few things that she can get done. And you know, earlier in recordings, I've talked about your clarity and contrast list. So take a look at what really has to get done. Be clear on it. And then put all your energy into that and get it done. And if you're doing this, if you're someone like me, I have a to-do list. That's just my style. It may not be your style, but I like to put down what absolutely has to be done, and things that don't get done, you know, sometimes We don't even need to have them on our list. So I just invite you to take a look at that so you're not diluting all your attention, energy, and focus on too many things at once. So just try that out and tell me how that works for you. I'd love to hear about that. Again, thank you for joining the community, Law of Attraction for Women in Business. Tell your friends. Invite them to come and join us because we have lots of good things coming up.